and come here for such a meaningful and I should say intellectual discussion. Out of this discussion, a very important point which has come out is we always talk about the interfaith acceptance and respect, mutual respect. But there's one aspect which sometimes often gets overlooked, which is mutual respect between the people who believe in faith and people who don't believe in any formal faith. So I think that's a very important point, and there was another point. Dean mentioned that, yeah, I call you religious as long as you're doing the right thing. And what is the right thing? Right thing, as per Sikh perspective, is whenever you are committing an act which is not defined as right in a sane perspective, there is a voice which comes from within, which tells you, no, this is not the right thing. And when we still do that, that voice gets a bit diminished next time. It will still come next time, but when we keep doing that wrongdoing again and again, hurting someone, speaking a lie, I can justify myself. It's my professional requirement, that's why I'm lying. No profession requires you to lie. We know that's a wrong thing. A voice comes from within. As long as we are able to hear that voice which is coming from within, I think we are religious. And the moment we let that wall to exist between our voice and our actions, at that point we go non-religious. And we talked about the example of water from the Islamic faith. And I think the most important thing which is required for these kind of discussion is mutual respect and humility. And as per Sikh faith, the water is most powerful thing because it gives life, and is most humble because always go towards downhill. So these are the kind of things which makes us more stronger. And interfaith dialogue, it is, I just share a 1-minute story with you which I've heard while growing up. There was a man, he had 4 sons. When he was about to die, he called his phone. His 4 sons always were fighting with each other. And when he was about to die, he called all those 4 sons and asked them to bring a stick each. All the 4 sons came in, they gave the stick to the father, and father started breaking them up, and they all got broken very easily. Then he told them to bring 1 more stick. They brought 1 more stick, and they put all of them together, tied down with a rope, and told them to break it. Of course, it did not break. They were very strong now. So existence of different faiths is just like those sticks, and that person is our nation. And those string is like that interfaith dialogue. This interfaith dialogue keeps all the faiths tied together so that we can make our nation stronger. When our nation will go strong, all of us will go strong. And we will keep progressing towards these kind of dialogues. And to conclude again, I would be paying my gratitude, utmost gratitude to our Assembly MLAs who just left, Christy, the Minister of Multicultural Affairs, and Elizabeth Tickett. I can see a lot of faith leaders, including Shamali Feldman, my dear friend, and Thamba, and Rabbi Feldman as well, Mr. Lucky Sharma, my dear friend, the leader of Buddhist community, and I'm sure I'd be missing a few names. Reverend, thank you very much for coming here. And last but not the least, the leaders of Interfaith Community, Chair Dean Sahu Khan and Deputy Chair Mr. Harry Opperman, and each and every constituent of Interfaith. And I'm very bad at names. I know I'm missing a few names. Please forgive me for that. But each and every person sitting here, I think, deserves utmost gratitude from me personally and from Interfaith Forum. Thank you very much for coming, and food is ready. There are some nibbles and tea. Please help yourself.